All right, well, I figured it out. I don't have to take this off after all. All I have to do this is a hinge thing here. I'll show you here. I'll put this back up here. See, when that's up there, it registers how much is in the tank. It's registering that it's full because it is a full tank. But then you remove it from the thing there and it registers empty because it's no longer registering anything really. But yeah, see, there it is. There it is. That's it. Yeah. So this will be a good way of finding out how much propane I still have left in the tank. It's hinged. It's a hinged thing. You can see there those two little tits go in through there. Yeah. Oh, there's Rocky. Anyway, yeah. Well, you know what I'll do? This tank here is empty. So what I'll do is I'll slip it onto this tank and we'll see what it does. Let me slip it onto this tank here. This came on this tank. I don't think it was supposed to be left on it, but I'm going to keep it because I'm a thieving SOB. I decided I'm going to steal it. Well, no, actually, I bought the tank, so it's mine if I want it. This is mine if I want to keep it, I guess. Yeah, now why won't that go on there? Okay, so it's not going to work on every one of them, I guess, eh? See, this is my punishment for being a dirty thief. I guess. Here. It won't work. It won't go on that one. It's too, where is it? Yep, it's too, okay. Won't go on them all, only some of them. Well, let's see. Is this one smaller in diameter than that? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. It's an older tank, I think, this one. If you look at the top of that one compared to this one, this is a metal top, and this is like a, well, it's metal too, I think, but it's painted gray, and it's thicker. It's different than the top on this one. So it might be that this only works on the older ones. Let's see how easily this goes on. Okay, now. Oh, geez. Okay. You got to have quite a lot of control over your hands to make this work. You do. All right, there we go. Oh, well, see, it goes on. It goes on there, and then when you slide it up on there, like that, it'll register how much propane you've got. It says it's full. But then we take it off of there. Okay, let me try it again on this one now and see. Now that I have a better idea of what I'm doing, I'm going to put my hand through here. I am. You know, you try to steal something from the propane company and look at all the trouble you get into. Well, I really do think so. Probably a previous customer had that on the tank and left it. Forgot about it maybe. Or somebody turned the tank in. Who knows, maybe there was a tank on a property or something and somebody turned it in. I don't really know. Anyway, I might wind up really having to take that ring off and then just being able to lean this up against the thing. That might be enough that I'll be able to do it fairly easily without that ring. I think that's probably what I'll do, is I'll just take that ring right off of there. Yeah, that's what I'll do, darn it. Hi, Rocky. That's what it'll be. It'll have been left behind by a customer. Neat thing anyway, and handy too. Got my side cutters out here. All right, I'm going to cut this. I'll cut it right there. Actually, if I cut it there, that'll make it flexible, then it'll go over the thing. So, make it like a spring, so I don't have to cut it right off then. Yeah. See, See, now that I've cut that, it should slide on. It should. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Okay. Well, of course, this is the one I was using. This is the one that was on, the old one. Let's try it on the new one and see how it does. Oop. Again, you got to have good control over your fingular region to do this, I think. Okay, hold on a minute here. What I'll do, push it on here. Ah, you bugger, ya. Really, you need both hands. I'm holding the phone with one hand, so that's kind of part of the problem. Let's see here. I'm sorry about the bad picture quality here. As you can tell, I don't have great control over my hands. See, by doing that, by making that cut there, I can push it over now. And I can just put it right around there like that. And look at that. It's registering. It's registering the level of propane in it. Just like that, it is. That was the key, just to cut that so it'll slide over. Now it'll just open up. It's like a spring-loaded thing now. It opens up. See, when I take it off, I don't have to actually clamp it on firmly. I'll take it off here and we'll see. Now, I've been using the tank inside, so what I'm going to do, then, all right, what I'm going to do is I'll try it on the tank inside. I will. Yeah. Here we go. This is the tank inside that I've been using. So let's see what it registers now, because there will be some out of this one. For sure, there will be. There we go. We'll push that on there. Holy smokes. I do get into trouble. What did I do? All right. What did I do now? How did that get wrapped around there? Okay. Yeah. This might be more trouble than it's worth. That'll teach me for being for stealing this thing from the propane company. You know. Like I say, I don't think it's theirs because no other tank has this. I've never seen this before. I think it's probably a customer that left it on there. But let's try it and see where we're at. Put that right back around there like that. Okay, now, I've used this, but I haven't used it a lot, so you'll see here. Ah, you bugger, ya. This one really doesn't want to take it. You don't really want to do it. It says, no, not doing it. All right, well, here we go. Let me try it this way and see now. Oh, yeah, there we go. All right. Now we got to push this all the way on. Then we'll tilt it up like that. You'll see what it registers. Okay. Well, you know, still registering full, although I've only used it for a few hours, so maybe that's why. Let's try it with an empty tank. Yeah. See? We'll see what happens with an empty tank. If it's empty, it should go right up to where the red is there with the white. Hey, Rocky. Here we go now. Let me see here now. We'll try it and see. Oh, you know what? This one is empty. Yeah, so let's see what it does when I put it on this one. Maybe it don't work. You never know. It might be something that just doesn't work, too. That is possible. All right. Well, I've got it on there now, and it's registering full, even though the tank is clearly empty. It's still registering full, so it doesn't work. It's kind of a useless thing. So that was a lot of trouble I just went to for nothing, really, because it's kind of a useless thing. Unless I don't have it positioned properly. No, it doesn't seem to make a difference. It's registering that it's full, and I know it isn't, because it's an empty tank. Anyway, we'll pull it off of here now. It was worth a try. See, there you go. Crime does not pay. I thought I was smart and got myself a pretty neat invention. So I take it right off there and it goes to empty. But when it's on the tank, even though the tank is empty, it's still registering as full. So, yeah, it went back down there. Kind of a useless thing. That's probably why it was left on the tank by its owner. The owner of it probably said, it doesn't work. We won't bother going to the trouble of taking it off. Anyway, it was a fun experiment, though. We did find out something. There you go. So remember this, kids. Crime does not pay. I thought I was going to steal that from the propane company, and I soon found out that I was fighting a losing proposition. Oh my goodness. All right. Here we go. All this has to go inside. Oh my goodness. There we go. And the screwdrivers. There we go. Close that up. That into the wrenches. Yeah. This goes back in the truck. Along with this. And when I come back, I'm going to make supper. And then I'm going to start boiling water for the hot water bottles. Yeah. This is what we do here at Camp Crazy. Anyway, it was worth trying, that thing. It didn't really work, so maybe there's something about the older tanks where it works on them, but the newer tanks maybe not. The valves in the newer tanks are different, so that is possible. I don't know quite how it works, but it must detect something in the valve. There may be a magnetic thing in there that changes position as the gas goes out of the tank or something. That might be how it works. Propane is also quite cold, so it might have to do with the cold, with the temperature of that valve. As the propane leaves the tank, then that valve may very well get warmer, you know. It may not be quite as cold as it is when the tank is full. I just don't know. I don't know. Anyway, there we go. Yeah, you got to admit, though, that was a good experiment. Well, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Might have been a little tedious, really. Especially to watch. It might have been a little tedious to watch, and if it was, I apologize. But you got to give a guy credit for at least trying to misappropriate something. You know, for seeing something really neat and thinking it would be useful to him and trying to misappropriate it. You know, after all, our government was built on that principle. It was. Taking things that don't belong to them because they say, well, we could use that, we'll just take it. Alright, there we go. Oh, now I gotta put this back up here. Oh. And this water thing. Alright, yeah. Alright. Close this up. Close this up. Yeah. Have a quick look in here. Let's see where we at. Oh, there's Turkey Hat. Yeah. Alright. There's nothing in here that I need. I've got some work tomorrow, so that's alright. Kind of funny, I notice over here. The Jeep abandoned here with the door hanging open. There must have been some drama. Barbie and Ken might have got into a fight or something. You know how that goes sometimes. The vehicle gets stopped in the middle of the road and it's left there with the doors hanging open. Maybe Barbie got another DUI or something. Maybe she was hauled out of there by the police at gunpoint and taken to jail. There must have been some drama anyway. Oh, look at these berries. They look pretty good actually. I might try some of those. No, I'm not going to do that. Here we go. Alright. That wouldn't be a good idea. Alright. Let's go back here. Oh. Time to get supper. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there must have been some drama anyway in Barbie's world for that to happen. For her dream Jeep to end up abandoned like that on the side of the road with the door hanging open. Okay, here we go now. Okay, well, we'll see y'all later. It's a beautiful day right now.